let's talk about the defense, though, because we got to at least give you guys something positive with this. The defense played their butts off today, guys. Absolutely played their butts out off there. So you got 14 points they gave up, guys. That's it. 14 points. Now, Derek Carr played decent in the game. Was injured late, but he played decent overall. 20 of 31, 219 yards, a touchdown. And oh, yeah, an interception. Our first interception since week 1. That went to Trey Hawkins III there. Let me repeat that again. The second interception on the season. We're 13 games in, guys. I hope you guys see how pathetic that is. Absolutely pathetic. But the defense played very well today. We've had trouble stopping the run all year. That's been kind of the Achilles heel of this team. Alvin Kamara had 17 carries, 44 yards. That's just 2.6 yards per carry. He only had 35 yards receiving, too, so we did pretty good against him, I felt, overall, the Giants. That's 79 total yards. He's averaging about 107, I think it was, the stat they showed during the game. Kendre Miller, 10 carries, 32 yards, just a 3.2 yards per carry average. That's good. That's really good for a team that has really struggled in that category. The only person that you could sit there and say on this team that had a good day rushing wise was Derek Carr, the quarterback. And he only had 2 rushes, so it didn't make a huge difference. 2 rushes for 12 yards. And he got hurt on one of them. So, he probably regrets doing that, to be honest with you, as he hurt his hand and was getting checked for concussion as well after getting smacked against the turf there. Like I said, this is just one of those games that I look at and go, the defense did their job. The offense failed miserably. Absolutely failed miserably. Even receiving wise, no receiver really lit us up. Marcus Valdes-Scantling probably had the biggest day there, 4 catches, 51 yards. Juwan Johnson had 4 catches, 50 yards as well. So just right there, and had a touchdown as well. So, not great days, but not bad days. Foster Moreau had 2 catches, 40 yards. So like I said, Kamara had 35. Nobody had more than 10 yards beyond that. There's no player that crushed us like that, even with our number 1 corner being out, even with our slot corner being out. No one really crushed us. It was a really, I thought, a good day by the defense and a side of the ball that, quite frankly, I think is underappreciated by the fan base. It is not easy to play good defense when you're playing with the worst offense in the entire league. Because 2 things are going to happen. 1, you're going to be on the field quite often. It's going to tire you out. 2, you're going to go ahead and get run on a lot. Because towards the end of the game, guess what's going to happen? They're up. They're going to run the ball. They want to kill the clock. And this defense does have trouble stopping the run. It's a bad combo. On the day, Micah McFadden led with 8 tackles in the day. Darius Muasau had 7. Trey Hawkins, like I said, had the 1 interception, had 4 tackles as well. Tyler Newman also with 4 tackles there. And you got, of course, the sack by Kayvon Thibodeau very late in the game as well. So, again, I thought a really good game by this defense. And I'm hoping that this is one that the fans look at and go, okay, wait a minute, hold on. They did their job. Because this is what I've been saying all along. I understand the yards we've been giving up has been a high amount, but the points have not been. And that's all that matters. You can't complain, especially this week, when the defense gives up just 14 points. Against a good offense. I mean, granted, they're missing some offensive weapons like Chris Olave. Like they were missing their top 2 receivers. I get it. It's part of it. They had guys who are banged up all across their offensive line as well. I'm not trying to say they're fully healthy, but they had their star weapon in Kamara. They had their starting quarterback for most of the game, at least in Derek Carr. And the Giants defense did what the Giants defense had to do. Without Dexter Lawrence, without Rakeem Nuñez-Roches, without Bobby Okereke, without Deonte Banks, without Drew Phillips. Can't ask for much more. Except an offense that doesn't look like a Pop Warner team. That's the problem right there. The Pop Warner team offense. So,
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.